folks, back on the Bossman show. Time for the Boss Report with my man Nacho Man Neek out of the city of the 901, Memphis, Tennessee. The dirty south, the mid-south of the Mississippi River. The one on himself, Mr. Neek Cooper. What's up, Neek?
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Another Boss Report that will be surely to make somebody mad.
Let's go and get ready for that one.
Exactly. Well, Neek, we'll start you off in Florida, of course. Florida woman stripper attacked after she farted in man's face, giving him a dance.
Who attacked her? The guy?
Yeah, she was bent over, shaking it, and she ripped one in his face.
That was quite unpleasant then. But
can't even imagine.
I can't imagine that.
I can't imagine.
You twerking and you just hear a fart just rip one in your face.
He said he felt the hot lava hit him in the face. We say he felt the hot lava.
How?
Yes, she was bent over. He was probably right here. Yeah.
Was she naked?
I guess she was. For him to feel the
naked, he probably felt it, but I don't think he gonna feel it if she got a bikini on.
Whew, I can't imagine.
You might smell it though.
Okay, I hate to be this guy, but I'm gonna be this guy. Strip club in the middle of the pandemic though?
Yeah, that too.
But it's Florida. Ain't no rules there.
They've been open all this whole thing.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
They shut down for 2 months and was like, okay, we're back open.
That's new. That's new. We had the drive-through bowling ball last show.
Right.
Now we have it probably happens. It's gonna get reported that it happens.
No, it probably happens, or they hold it in because they know something can happen.
She just bent over and let it rip though. Like,
I'm just saying, folks, she probably most students probably learn how to hold it in. I guess she couldn't hold that one in.
Get this. He wasn't charged though.
Wow.
They viewed it as a mutual assault.
Wow. Then again, it's Florida.
I did not know somebody farting in your face could let you attack them and you'd be even.
Right. We even. How?
He got the skate.
How are we even? How is this equal? She farted. She got punched. How does that equal?
Maybe they're going with pain and suffering and trauma, maybe, and throwing that in there too.
Because Florida.
So,
that's all I can say on that.
In Florida, if you fart in somebody's face, you can fire on them and it'd be even.
Pretty much.
I learn something new every show.
We do.
Bowling balls be thrown to drive-through windows.
Man had in his back seat chilling.
You get a lap where you getting a twerk fest, a stripper dance in your face, and she rips one. You can attack her, and you even.
I don't even think the shit was on purpose, but goodness, man, that's not an eye for eye type of thing to me.
She stated that she had some Cajun wings and lemon pepper wings prior to working.
It sounded like something out of a strip club store right there. It's a strip club store.
Yeah, so ladies, I almost say before you go to do your thing, do your set or whatever you're doing, let's not mix in the strip club nourishment, because you might have an incident where you fire off a cannon somebody's face and they're gonna lose their mind.
Maybe it's just their stomach. I don't know. Never had gas at the strip club.
Exactly. Woo-wee. Oh man, Florida man arrested for stealing 4 stimulus checks out of the mail of his neighbors, so he can turn and flip and buy him some bricks.
How are you stealing your neighbor's stimulus checks? First of all, that means you were waiting by the doggone mailbox waiting to see.
Exactly.
Because ain't no way. There's no way. There's no way. He knew that they won't get their checks unless he was just waiting and waiting by the mailbox.
Yep.
Also, how he think he's gonna cash them? The name's not on them. That's a government check. You can't you can't go to what is it? You can't go to a liquor store and cash it. Where you gonna go? Nowhere. So you pretty much wasting your time. Just give them their checks.
Went to jail for nothing.
Nothing.
Oh man. We got this. Hundreds arrested in Florida for breaking COVID-19 protocols during their spring break runs down there.
I saw the video, so let them go to jail. They got rules, bro.
Exactly.
Still in the middle of the pandemic. You out there wilding. Wilding. I have no sympathy for that.
It gets worse.
Sorry.
It just gets about to get worse. 4 Florida men arrested for throwing 18 bowling balls at people on the beach having a good time.
Where do Florida people get all this strength from? Like you just throwing a bowling ball at folks?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, how do you just like, oh, I got another one. Let me get this one. Florida people have a weird mindset when it comes to fun
Bowling balls at people on the beach.
at the beach.
You can give them a concussion or kill them. Minimum cause a bruise. Maximum cause of death. Mid-grade cause of concussion.
My thing is, were people yelling and telling them to move when the shit was coming? Because if I see somebody bowling ball come, I'm like, oh shit, move out the way. I expect that to happen for me too, but it's Florida, so you never know.
I'm gonna just slide to the side. I know I'm petty.
I'm just gonna slide to the side so I get knocked out. For shame.
It ain't my fight. Hey, I mean, I'm sorry you wasn't aware of your surroundings. I just slide to the side.
For shame.
My bowling ball. Damn, I'm sorry. Damn. Should have been head on swivel. When I'm in Florida, head on swivel.
Need more than your head on swivel. You might need to have cameras for blind spots just in case.
Man, it gets worse from here. Miami spring breakers are arrested for shooting bow and arrows at people on the beach as well.
Were they the sticky kind or the one that'll harm you?
The rubberized kind, just to mess with you.
I don't got no problem with that. That's just weird fun. But if it was a real ass arrow, nah.
As you said earlier, why are you bringing yourself to the beach anyway?
Right.
You know, bowling balls, bow and arrows. Because the next story is similar. It's similar, but it's not. It's a smaller situation.
Right.
We got Florida men arrested for throwing baseballs at people on Jacksonville Beach.
Note to self: stay away from the beach in Florida. You can't even say from Jacksonville. Goodness.
Hey, that's low key crazy up there.
Right. That's the one place that you would at least expect somebody to throw a baseball at you while you're on the beach.
Makes
Chilling.
no sense.
Oh, no beach for me in Florida. I'm straight.
Man, look at here.
I just stay in the hotel.
Look at here though. Cubs prospect Jesus Camargo arrested after 21 pounds of meth were found in his workout bag.
21 what?
21 pounds of meth.
21 pounds?
Yes.
Not 23 pieces.
21
21
pounds.
pounds.
Yes.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
How did he get caught? I want to know that.
A tip.
Somebody right on the map.
Snitches get stitches.
Damn baseball players out here ratting.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Nick, what are your thoughts on Derrick Jackson getting caught with his extramarital affair after he'd been making lives hard for single men for many years? Via his little rants on social media about how he's the upstanding man that he thinks he is.
I mean, for me, I didn't know who he was. Then I realized I seen like 2 or 3 of his videos. One of them didn't make no sense. The other one was all right. And the other one was like, I don't know. So for me, I have no horse in this fight or race or whatever we gotta do with that.
Mm-hmm.
But as for him like cheating and stuff like that, you can't just be making videos about saying people why men cheating stuff like that. You out here cheating,
Most definitely.
but at the same time, I don't even get why people go on at him like that. But then again, I get because he's popular and he gives relationship advice. Yeah, that makes sense. But me, I'm just not gonna go at dude like that.
Many of these relationship advice guys tend to be shady anyway, though.
Right. So that's my thing. I don't,
Yeah, they
I don't
tend to
trust
be
him on that.
very, very shady, and I'm like, really?
I mean, I just don't think it's worth a headline. It's just, I just find it weird that when he was doing videos, his wife wasn't in on none of that. But the video of him making amends, talking about why he was cheating and stuff like that, she's all in the video. So I think he's
Typical
basically using her for
scammerific.
cover fire. Yeah, basically kind of using her for cover fire, and I don't, I don't like that either. That's the
And
one thing I don't like. Your wife gonna marry away. We didn't even know she existed. Now all of a sudden, here she is. We get caught up with a scandal. So I won't with that part. Not at all.
the gal like a hostage in that video. She's like a hostage.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're going to do
Yeah.
this video with me because I need you for support there.
Man, I wouldn't even have her there. I just want to tell the truth and call it a day.
But you
What's the
know they
point of
got
bringing,
put on the show, though.
what's the point of bringing her up?
The Curry favor, get sympathy, like she's the forgiving wife to sell a narrative.
Yeah, I know. That's the narrative, but to me, it makes her look bad, and to make her look better. I mean, worse. Worse. I'm sorry, not better. Worse. That's how I feel about
Yeah. I was like, good riddance to bad rubbish.
it.
And as your co-host and I understand my language, BDS, Jason Whitlock, is talking about is going full anti-vax, saying just pray to God, eat your vitamins, and you'll be okay. You know, he has sold his soul for years. I'm glad that BDS is getting called out more and more. And not that I support Clay Travis or anything he does, but he got what he had coming to him by trying to, run to the conservative right wing to be a mouthpiece, to say stuff they can't say because they'll get called racist. So I'm glad Jason Hamhock got what he had coming to him with his anti-vaxxer nonsense he's talking about. He wants people to die. And his big ass be the main one getting the damn vaccine.
My thing is, man, with COVID, we don't know the long-standing effects of it. So I think a lot of people need to get vaccinated. But I know a lot of people don't trust vaccinations as is, but at the same time, when it comes to this one's a whole different type of monster. And I think we need to get vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
So to be like, oh yeah, just take your vitamins and do it. Nah, get vaccinated too.
Yeah, and
Definitely
I'm
take
not
that.
a vaccine person, but I'm gonna get this vaccine though.
Right.
I ain't had a vaccine since 2005. A meningitis shot
Right.
to go to TSU. Last shot I've gotten was that shot July 05. A meningitis shot.
That's it.
But going forward, I will get a COVID vaccine and a flu vaccine going forward just to save myself.
Right.
We all gotta go, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go do the COVID if I ain't got to.
Right. I
So,
feel you on that.
so Ham Hock needs to shut the hell up. You BDS. I gotta keep it FCC clean. You BDS. Let me you suck Lansing Rambo. That's what I'm saying, but you get what I'm saying, sucker. You suck Lansing Rambo. That's not against the FCC rules. AKA BDS. You know what that means if you're one of them. You suck Lansing Rambos. That's all I gotta say about that.
Ah, boy. Oh, boy.
Yes. There are many of suck Lansing Rambos who work at the 404 team that I won't mention. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're going to keep it at that.
Yes, I am. And Krispy Kreme niggas giving out free donuts if you bring them your vaccination card. If you bring your card, you get a free donut a day the rest of this year.
Smart move, you ask me.
You gonna get you a donut when you get your shot every day?
I already got my shot. I just ain't went and got the second one yet.
Like take your car, get you a donut every day.
But I don't feel like driving to Bartlett, so therefore I'm not doing it.
And plus, you don't want to run in to get a ticket either.
Right, $95 ticket.
Yes, indeed. NBA young boy arrested after going Grand Theft Auto style chase because he had a federal warrant on him.
He had a federal role and he was trying to chase people.
Yeah, he went on a chase. I mean, he ran from the cops. Boy, he was going like Grand Theft Auto.
A Fed case.
Yeah.
Now you know damn well running from feds is not a good idea.
Not at all.
Also, if they got a case on you, that means they've been building that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you better hope your lawyer good.
Exactly. Here we go, Neek. We got soup cookie syndrome. Maskless Karen caught on camera calling Black New York City bakery employee a bitch ass N-word. But the woman said she ain't racist because her husband's black. That don't mean nothing.
Man, I saw that she got kids that's biracial. So to me, I feel bad for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the guy that's out here letting his woman say that, nah, she know. I think if she said that to the wrong employee, it would have been an entirely different outcome.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, you might need to take them kids away from her.
Most definitely. Oh man, here we go. Two Florida spring breakers twerk on police car, injure themselves and the officer.
How did they injure the officer?
Trying
What
to
was
apprehend them, they try to jump up on top of the car and get them slipped off the car, and
Oh, okay.
then the girls in trying to escape got injured too. So 4 injuries.
So they were twerking trying to escape.
Mm-hmm.
That only works in movies, man. That only works in movies, not in real life. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing.
Exactly. Um, Florida woman pretending to be a plastic surgeon arrested after botching booty implants in the Motel 6.
Wow. That's a tough one. So she pretended to be pretended to know what she was doing,
Mm-hmm.
lost it, and it was in the Motel 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now I heard some of these folks do be doing like makeshift surgeries in hotels or whatnot.
Yeah, silicone injections. I know that in Atlanta,
Yeah.
by the airport, you can go out there and get some silicone injections at the Super 8.
But my thing is, what will make you be that gullible to get some butt shots in a Motel 6?
They thirsty for that nice big behind, and it be somehow be cement. It be mixed up stuff.
Right. So you don't know what's mixed in it, and you're in the Motel 6. So if it happens and you get blotched, you gotta go to the hospital immediately.
And it looks bad too. I've seen a few of those botched injections, how the booty gets lumpy at the injection point. Yeah, it's not
Yeah, it's not.
it's not pretty.
Not worth it.
Not worth it at all.
Not at all.
It's like the Miami Heat plans to have vaccinated only sections at home games for those who have gotten the vaccines.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Because a lot you don't know who like when you go into those games, you don't know who's been vaccinated or not.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're sitting next to an anti-vaxxer and you've been vaccinated, there's a whole nother war right there. So I'd rather them just put them in one particular spot or particular areas in the court, and that'd be okay, and that'd be fine. So that makes sense. I can see a lot of other NBA players. I mean, other NBA teams doing that.
We got this. Florida woman pulls Popeye's worker through the drive-through window, beats him down for getting mild, not spicy chicken meat. She got out of her car, went to the window, jerked him out, was giving him the hands.
How?
She leaned in too close and got caught.
I know the spice is good, but not good enough to make me beat up somebody. I'll wait 5 minutes, but I ain't gonna beat up nobody while I wait 5 minutes for the spice to come out. So
Terrible.
terrible. It's going to another one. There's like Popeyes everywhere, I guess.
Oh man. Florida man arrested trying to pay for his 10-piece from KFC by showing the cashier as Johnson.
I expect that for somebody to do that for Popeyes, but not KFC.
Exactly.
Real chicken is good. Don't get it twisted, but for fried chicken, they're gonna go to Popeyes, pull the dick out for it.
Exactly.
I wouldn't expect them to do that KFC.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Florida man Stone Cold stunts pastor who came to his house asking about the tithes he ain't been paying.
I wouldn't do the same thing.
You condone that one.
Yeah, like, why are you asking me about tithes right now in the middle of a pandemic when I ain't got no job? That's the end of the
Came
job.
to
That's what
his
I'm saying.
door.
You come to his door and ask for why you donate to no tithes and offering. I'd be ready to punch him too. But in this case, Stone Cold was stunning. So, like I said, why are you on? Why? I wouldn't have did it. Why? Hands down. Hands down. I wouldn't have did that. I respect that guy. Where he got to go fund me so we can get him out of jail.
We need to get him out of jail. I would do the same thing too, probably. Oh
Right.
man. Oh well, Nick, this is this. We need to help this guy maybe too, Nick. Florida man arrested after pulling up chicks dressed in Publix and licking her booty hole.
In public,
Publix.
lift up her dress
She's
and
48 years old. He was 30. He was 38 years old, and liked what he saw, and Florida just with the licking. She said at first she didn't care for it, but then it got to feeling good, and she went with it. It still got gay. Still arrested for.
yeah, yeah.
It's Florida, man. What do you expect?
Florida boy, I'm telling you. Damn Florida, man.
So let's break this down real fast. I'm an ass man. Now, y'all know my ass man. I ain't about to go pull up no dress, even though I see the booty moving and rocking, and go toss some salad in the middle of Publix. Furthermore, it's Florida. It's hot. It's warm. It could have been sweaty. She could have just used the bathroom. You going right in. Not only are you freaky and crazy, you nasty at the same damn time. And you in the middle of Publix.
I like Publix like the next man, but I'm not gonna eat nobody's random butt in the middle of Publix. I'm sorry.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Oh Lord, I'm in Florida. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Wow. Florida man arrested after masturbating with a pickle outside of Target.
What?
Yes.
Was it a fake masturbating or was he really, really masturbating?
Oh no, he was pants down, sticking it up his rectum and playing with his stuff with his left hand.
Yeah, he gotta go to jail on that one.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go delve down the path of what I think about that. Leave that
Right.
part alone. I'm gonna leave that part alone. What I think about what he was doing. So yeah,
He gotta go.
I'm just gonna report the news and keep on going on that one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Florida man crashes city truck after stealing grills and stealing lawnmowers from Home Depot.
Wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. How did it like how first of all, how did he get the truck? He stole it?
You know how they have them set up outside?
Yeah.
He brought a truck that just puts them on the back of the truck. He was gonna get away with it, but he crashed the dadgum car on the highway.
It was no police chase or nothing?
No.
So that means them folks were not paying attention at all to the last minute.
Because they already outside the store. It's no idea. It's nothing on them. They already outside. Easy heist.
Yeah, easy heist until you crash the car, basically.
They may would have saw the license tag on, but maybe traced it back to somebody. But
right
beyond that, you was good.
Good heist until the end.
Got a few more to go here in Florida. A few more to go. Florida man hired fake candidate with the same last name as a Democratic candidate and successfully flipped and stole the election.
Wait, with the same name?
Mm-hmm.
They're not the same person though.
Yeah. Yeah, the fake candidate and got over.
So how did he get over if they got a whole damn picture of him?
Hey, they caught on to him and he's in jail.
Good, because that's just also that whole system needs to be redone if that can happen. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
We do the whole thing.
Neat. You already know what. Well, before I tell you the story, well, I must read the story for you. We're gonna play a game after I tell you the story. Follow me. Florida man arrested for pulling a gun on cop after officer gave him a ride home. Guess what race he was?
He was white?
Of course he was. You
Wow.
win a prize today.
Nigga can't even say gun near a cop. Can't even say it. You can't be like gun.
It.
Can't say fun. Can't say we're done. None of that.
You don't
This
catch a
man has a
bullet.
whole gun.
Gave him a ride home. All I gotta
How
say
does that even
is,
work?
huh?
Like he gave you a ride home and you still pulled the gun out on him. He must have said something.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't let that slide because he's white.
And see, this is where I try to tell. I know some of our white brothers get mad when we bring up white privilege, but it's real. This is it right here. In corporate world, it's real. That's why you can hire your husband, your sister-in-law, brother-in-law, son, daughter, and it be all good. And when we want to do it, you asking questions. Why are you hiring your homeboys? Well, you hired your wife. Your wife got a job here. Your cousin got a job here. Your daughter got a job here. Your son got, but I can't hire my homeboys. When I get a position of power to hire somebody, that's white privilege. I'm sorry. It's real. I know it triggers some of my white listeners. It does. I know it triggers some of y'all, but it's truth. You have privilege I ain't got. Period, point blank. Neek, am I lying?
You ain't lying on that. You ain't lying on that at
So
all.
that's what it is. Ooh, last two, Neek. Florida woman want to show reverence to veterans by giving each other oral in front of them in Tampa at a veterans celebration.
So you want to celebrate the veterans by giving oral to the veterans?
Not giving each other in front of the veterans. Giving each other oral in front of the veterans, doing a certain number in front of them all on stage.
Wow. Folks in Florida just really love sex.
Yes. Yes. This might have been our fourth fast story about a man pulling up a dress in a store. This year alone.
Right. That's just wild to me. Like you just gonna do that in the middle of a veterans. We're showing love to the veterans, and you're doing what you're doing. Nah, bro, it's too much. I don't think the vets want to see that, but most likely, probably some do. But yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your last story today is Florida woman who just bought $1 million house
Mm-hmm.
arrested, stealing $1,000 worth of lights from Home Depot.
It had to be white.
Of course.
Had to be a white person on that one. I ain't even got to look. I ain't even got to look. Come on, bro. You got a million. Like rich people be want to be cheap so bad.
They
And
are
want
cheap.
extra food.
They
Like
get
how?
free food on the house all the time because they're rich. I don't understand. I'm gonna charge you. You rich. Pay me.
But this is Home Depot though. You know damn well they ain't giving nothing for free.
Yeah, we know Arthur Blank owns every dime.
Right. You want every dime. Don't matter who you are.
Even though I don't shop at Home Depot because of what they're doing in Georgia for as the not supporting the votes. They giving money to the GOP who these bills of vote suppression in Georgia. So, but Home Depot gave money to Donald Trump, so I didn't shop there anyway. I'm a
Right.
Lowe's man, by the way.
I just, yeah, I don't see the point of you taking all those likes when you easily buy them outside.
Yeah, you guys bought me another house.
$1 million house, straight cash, and you're stealing out of a Home Depot.
Privilege, bruh. They're gonna be pleaded down to nothing.
Yeah, she
A,
probably got a good lawyer.
a pre-trial diversion program.
If she had a, if she can buy $1 million, she can get her a great lawyer.
Yeah, pre-trial diversion never happened. Charges dropped.
Right. That's what's gonna happen. Without a problem. Oh man, that's just trash.
Very.
Rich. You is rich.
You steal that money. Only in Florida.
For now, only in Florida.
Coming to a state near you.
Correct.
I can see somebody in Germantown or Collierville doing that, or Roswell or Douglasville doing that. I can see that happening.
Right.
I can see it all going down. So,
One of
Neek,
those,
what are
one
your
of those
thoughts on today's report, man? Because it was very crazy today.
people still using bowling balls like that. That's shocking. Like you using that for fun? You can't
Hey,
just go.
those bowling balls.
You can't just go on the can't just go on the beach and chill. No, you gotta throw bowling balls at folks.
My thing is, it ain't gonna roll. If it misses, it's gonna stick in the sand.
Yeah, it's just gonna stay there.
But the Neek, they were diabolical. They was throwing it at people in the water too. They could have killed somebody and drowned them. They get hit the right way.
They ain't care, bro. More of the stories stay off the beaches in Florida.
Definitely don't go to the beach at night in Florida. I mean, people like to go to the beach at night in Florida. I wouldn't do that
I don't do beaches at night at all. The water look 3 times as scary at night.
because there's nothing out there that's dark, especially if there's no
No.
moon. Especially if no moon out. That if it's part of the month with no moon,
Yeah.
yeah,
It just
nah.
look bad.
I'm not a beach at night. It just reminds me of the transatlantic African slave trade. They got them at night. Got them on the boats and hustled them out. I don't need them. I don't need them thoughts in my head.
Hmm.
I don't need a ghost of Columbus or De Soto or any of them other conquistadors hitting me on the beaches in Florida. I'm good. I'm good on that.
Right. I hear you.
You can't see what's in the water.
Nothing.
You hear it. Many people in Florida drown being messing around at night in the water. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it
I
either.
have a rule. I'll be off the beach across the bridge by sundown. I don't mess with it. For me, the beach is a daytime thing, not a nighttime thing.
Right.
That
Went
just
to, only time I went to the beach at night is because LA has, the like Santa Monica Beach has the Ferris wheel and has all these little attractions on the beach on the pier. So when you look down and you see the water is black, but you can hear it, and you're just like, nah, I'm straight. Nope.
exactly. So
I
don't
don't
go.
know how to.
Don't
I
do the
don't know
beaches
how
at
the
night
hell somebody gonna find somebody. If somebody was to fall in there, how would you find them?
you not.
Not
That's what some of us don't do.
right. I'm straight on that.
Yep. The same way I'm straight on BDSs like Whitlock, Steve Harvey, Stephen A. Smith, Stacey Dash, Candace Owens, Ben Carson, and many others.
Also, I realize a lot of those conservative places are going to Nashville of all places. Like, how does that work?
They're going where?
They're going to Nashville.
For what?
They start their own media place. Like, I don't know his name, but he started his own media place in Nashville, and now people going there.
Mm. Well, as Nashville gentrifies, it's becoming more conservative, unfortunately,
Right.
because conservatives don't like taxes. Tennessee does not tax people as they should because of sales tax, which is good and bad. But Georgia's getting browner. That's good.
That's a good thing.
But Tennessee is not, like I said, we said in a previous show.
Nope.
Tennessee can't flip because of the demographic. Tennessee aren't in favor of flipping.
Yep.
You got 3 blue counties at best.
And everybody else.
But you,
all way you can flip those blue is by prayer.
yeah, Chattanooga's deep red, Knoxville deep red, Rutherford County is deep red, Clark's, because most military people are conservative and Republicans,
Right.
which I don't understand, but well, I do understand because they give them money and all that kind of stuff, and guns, all that kind of stuff, defense funding, but everything else is trash. But okay,
Yeah.
so Tennessee, like I said, Tennessee's biggest cities are not set up to flip, unfortunately, due to demographics. But Mississippi is, if you play it the right way. Alabama can be if you play it the right way, because Huntsville's growing. So is Birmingham is shrinking. Huntsville's growing. Mobile, Montgomery, the black belt of Alabama, you can try. Kentucky, you got to turn out Lexington and Louisville like crazy to try. Arkansas is hard because it's not that big and the cities are not really demographically friendly to turning them around. The South best bet is going to be North Carolina, Georgia. Florida can be if you got to work with the. No, I'm not going to get involved in Florida. Georgia for sure. Alabama, you can flip it if you work at it in Mississippi. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina. Those are the 4 to flip.
Yep.
The rest of them is too red until some people die, unfortunately.
I don't even think that.
But the problem is their kids vote the same way too. That's the problem.
Fair point.
So, folks, that's this week's Boss Report. Boss and Neek. Follow my man, Nacho Man Neek. Neek is not a BDS. Neek would never be a BDS. If he was, I would tell him to his face you a BDS. I was trying to save him from his own BDS, and if he ever went that way. So
he try.
I would tell Nick that is BDSing. Don't do it. It's not good for the look. I can't have a co-host, a correspondent, a friend that's a BDS. I can't look. I know you beat. I could. If I find out you BDS, I cut you off. That's what I'm being real. I can't lie about that stuff.
Right.
If I know that you BDS and I cut you off. I can't. Like, the only way I'll deal with you if you was a chick and you had a big booty and you that way.
Wow.
I will overlook that for that in that situation only. It was worth my while in that regard. But unlike other Florida men, I would not be putting up on dresses in the middle of public store and going to work.
Yeah, I understand that, but come on, man.
I ain't met none like that yet. But if I did, I might have to consider it.
Got none.
Huh?
Ain't got none.
Yeah. So, you know.
You know what attractive Republican women? That's black.
Yeah, most of them are skinny, no booty, and flat chested.
Or bad wigs.
Or oddie bodied.
What's that?
Just nothing to work with. Just very heavy in one area and nothing in another area.
Oh, okay.
You know, so like so if that was ever to happen, which I doubt it will happen, I'm
Down.
just saying. But yes, I don't fool with BDSs ever. I can't. I won't. I've cut many off over the past 4 years that I found out. I've cut off people I thought was. I've cut off guests on my show who were that way, and I found out they were that way. Okay, I'll just say there are some coaches out there, some writers who I found out drink the Kool-Aid. Have you heard them on my show ever again? You haven't. That's why. I don't care. You shouldn't be that way. It's my damn show. Do what I want to. If I don't want to talk to you because of what you believe in, it does not align with reality, I ain't got to talk to you.
That is true.
I ain't going to say nobody's name. I'm going to say a former coach of a school I used to go to. I just talked to him, so I found out what he's about. A Hall of Famer of coaching. I ain't gonna say the man's name. You can picture who the man is. You coached at a HBCU, and that's what you believe. But I'm not shocked. But it's just like, wow.
I'm not gonna say nothing on that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You coach HBCU. That's what you that's what you think. You're recruiting young black girls. That's what you posting and thinking. Okay. They just say we don't talk no more. Used to like the man. Found I saw. Sometimes being people's friend on Facebook is actually resourceful.
You have a point on that one.
Like, I learned that way that he's like that. So yeah, so folks, we're here. We are a full service show here. We cover every basis, bring you your news, bring you facts, information, and nuggets that you can use or not use. But if you use it, you'll be better for it. So folks, it's Boss Neek. We out.
Peace.